Good evening and welcome back to The Return of the Nine. My name is Lawrence and I'm playing Orion, a human pugilist who specializes in sweet science. Also joining us tonight is Carolyn.
Hi, I'm playing Regali, the human glamour bard.
And also joining us tonight is Hobie.
Hello, I'll be playing Frederick, the half-elf Hexblade Warlock.
And as always, the last member of our party tonight is Tom.
Hi, Thomas playing Amber, the Firbolg druid, specializes in fire.
And orchestrating our adventure tonight, as always, is Dennis.
Who's breathing into their mic?
I'm gonna guess it's Ember.
Minus inspiration, whoever's
I'm not
breathing
used
into
to
their
having a
mic.
headset, okay?
So for those of you joining us, this is session 8 of The Return of the Nine. Session 7 found our party in the depths of our first dungeon of this campaign. We've encountered things that we believe to be windwalkers, a sarcophagus, a magical elevator that seemed a little dangerous for us, and then another magical elevator that seemed to do the job right. We currently find ourselves in a lower level of this dungeon, surrounded by what seems to be gravy, some type of ooze, and a door which, if memory serves me, it was either Regali or Frederick knocked on, to which we heard, "It's occupied." And with that, I'll turn it over to Dennis.
Occupied. All right. Okay, Ember was up here putting some gravy into the cupped hands of the statues.
Mm-hmm.
Orion was over here checking out the ooze when he figured out that the coldness didn't actually do any damage. And then down here at this strange-looking door, Frederick and Regali knocked on, and then somebody replied, "Occupied."
Oh, sorry.
Is that something that I can hear from where I am?
Absolutely can.
Okay. In that case, I will make my way over to the door where Frederick and Regali are.
Okay.
And can you move the map up a little bit so I can see the door?
Can you not see the door?
It's just out of screen.
I think it's blocked if we're showing.
There. Yep, there we go. I can see the door and nothing else past that. While I'm going over, I'll whistle to Ember to come over and join us.
Okay.
Here, girl.
No.
No.
I'm not whistling to the giant female Firbolg like that.
I am not in puppy form right now.
Could be, but not.
So what kind of door are we looking at?
It's a wooden door. It has a moon in it up at the top, like a crescent moon.
Is
So it's
that-
the outhouse.
coming from inside.
Indoor outhouse. That's crazy.
Oh.
Isn't it, though?
What do you guys want to do?
Miss
Part-
Susie had a baby. She named him time. We're waiting.
Excuse me. About how long do you think you'll be in there?
All you hear after that exchange is a giggle that sounds far off that's continuing to go far off.
Orion.
Is the giggle like a childlike giggle, or is it coming from
I
a
would
grown-up?
say, yes, early adolescent male giggle.
Or just like a creature that is much smaller and has a higher pitched voice?
Possible.
Brian, kick down the door.
Yes. I'm gonna reach out and see if it's unlocked first.
It is unlocked, yes.
Okay.
But it would have been so cool.
Does it open towards us or away from us?
Into the room.
Into the room. Okay. I will open the door and see what we see.
Okay.
Frederick? I need Frederick close by with his dark vision, though.
Easy.
It is actually a sit-down toilet. It seems to be rather very well decorated in here. Warm,
Ooh,
cozy. There's a sink, a toilet, a shower.
bath mat?
No, not a bath mat. But
Oh.
the stone work on the bottom of the shower leads to up, and then there's 3 seashells. And the stonework looks like they picked blue stone to represent water, and what you're looking at is a relief on the floor and up to where the water comes out. It looks like somebody made a riverbed out of colored rocks.
Wow.
Huh.
Oh, this is lovely.
It is extremely clean
Hold
in
on.
here.
Hold on. I gotta pause. I gotta go see if anybody's sucking up bandwidth upstairs because I'm glitching out. I'll be right back.
Go get him.
Speaking of glitching out.
This is a nice sounding bathroom.
Yeah.
Might be haunted.
Take down some ideas when we redesign ours.
Somebody yell at me.
No.
Not yet.
Did you manage to get rid of all your stuff, Dennis?
Yes, actually we did. We took the last of it because we had a big garage sale, sold a bunch of stuff, and then people stopped coming. So Kate put the same message that there are now things in front of our house that are absolutely free. Just come and take them. And a lot of people did. So we had maybe half a truckload to
Okay.
donate.
All right. Sorry about that. The kids were playing Minecraft over the Wi-Fi and sucking up all the bandwidth.
How dare.
I
pick 'em
know. You're damn right I did.
All right.
So
Minecraft would
Not
take
ruining their
all
fun.
so what I
a chicken.
yeah.
How
So
to
what I will do is I'll do the countdown and then I will ask Dennis what we see and if you can repeat the description. Because I didn't hear any of it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Dennis, what do we see in this bathroom?
All right, it's very nicely decorated. There isn't any fabric or furs, but the tile work in here is actually quite exquisite. It looks like a waterfall. Halfway down are 3 seashells, and then the water continues and then goes down the drain. Somebody has taken the time and the effort to make it look like this river is flowing through the shower area.
Ooh,
Oh, fancy.
I like this.
There are 3 seashells on the shower, and there are 3 seashells above the toilet.
Are
I would
they
like to touch one of the 3 seashells on the shower.
Which one? Left, right, or middle?
do they look the same or?
They
middle-
do relatively look the same, yes.
The middle one.
Okay, the middle one, and you hear a clicking from within the wall area there.
I try to turn the middle one.
It does turn. That's how you get the clicking noise. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I try one of the side ones.
Left or right?
Left.
Warm water.
Oh, right.
Fair enough.
But it's not like a spray nozzle. It's just actually coming over a rock that's protruding out. So it's like you're underneath an actual waterfall.
Oh, this is lovely. What happens when I turn the middle one again while the water's running?
It comes out a lower nozzle,
Oh,
just below your knees.
very nice.
Wow.
Wow. Man.
And if we turn the other one, the last or the remaining knob,
Cold water.
cold water.
Sure.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense to us, not our Faerun characters.
Well, it's odd that this place is so clean, like the cleanest outhouse I've ever seen. This is like the outhouse of the gods. But the gravy's all over the floor.
What happens if we turn the center seashell that's above the toilet?
Let's see. You're going to turn it clockwise because it won't go counterclockwise. And when you do turn it clockwise, you hear a countdown.
Oh, dear Lord. What have I done?
The seashell is currently in the down position in the middle. But the countdown is in a language you don't understand. And the countdown sounds more like beep, 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 boop. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. And then you hear a different tone. Now, I'm assuming since Orion did that, he's in the room as well.
Uh-huh.
And
Still
Regali,
over
where?
by the shower, and I left the shower running
Okay.
from the lower spout.
Ember,
I'm not
it's a,
sure if it's relevant, but
Ember, it's a little crowded in there, or you can check out the egg that's laying in this little trough area here.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I check out the egg.
Okay. The egg is about the size of a 2-gallon pickle jar.
ooh,
And it seems to be somebody has scratched in this relief of what looks to be a sleeping man-bear pig combination.
Man, bear, pig.
And
Imagine if you took a man, a bear, and a pig and mushed all their features together, then colored it the same color as clay, and then just kind of folded everything into a nice compact package. There it is, dry as a bone in this trough that has multiple little faucets and 3 tiny little shells underneath each of those tiny little faucets.
boy. Have we died once the countdown ended?
Well, I guess I should say, are you going to like run out of the room and close the door, barricade yourselves, because you have approximately, according to the musical notes, about 7 seconds.
I'll just step out
Yeah, I think it's time to leave.
casually, just kind of back slowly out of the room.
Regali,
I stay.
you going to stay?
Mhm.
Okay. Orion, you notice as you go to close the door that Regali is not right behind you.
I will make a last ditch of effort to reach in and pull her out.
You will not make it.
No.
Would you like to continue to try?
Yes.
Anyway, all right. What do you have for a dexterity throw? Orion only. Regali,
Yes.
you're just sitting there looking strangely, I guess you're confused, or maybe? No?
My dexterity throw is a combined 17.
Okay, you managed to get in with your weight on the door, and you are half shielded as this thing goes off. Regali, you hear a gentle sucking of air for about a second and a half, and the blue light over the toilet where the hole is just kind of illuminates for that same amount of time, and then it just turns itself off as you see Orion doing this from behind half the door.
Weird.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah,
What happened?
there was a flash of light and like a whooshing air sound. And Orion looks funny.
And but you're not dead, so that's positive.
I am not dead. That is true.
Huh.
So as of right now, then there's no light in this little bathroom.
Correct.
Huh.
Once that blue light goes out, yeah.
All right.
What
Hang
you got
on.
there, Ember?
It's some kind of man bear pig.
Huh.
What is this
I
made
start
out of?
touching the middle shells under
It-
each of those things.
Seems to be made out of clay that's been dried, but it hasn't cracked at all, except for where the lines are that you can tell. That's where his arms are folded in, and
Are you still in the little bathroom, Regali, or have you gone out to see the egg?
I'm going to see the egg, as long as you're not like blocking the way through the door. So I'd like to walk through the door to take a look at what Ember's looking at.
what are you looking at, Ember?
I don't know. It looks like a strange breeding between man, bear, and pig, but it's clay.
Is this the kind of chimera you were talking about, Frederick?
No,
Okay.
but I guess it would technically count.
But I'm assuming that the statue upstairs was the right type of finger sign, right?
Yeah, that was. So now I'm really kind of curious about what we're going to find in here and what that will lead to.
Yeah.
I did not expect this.
I don't think
A bathroom
anyone
and a man
expects
bear
this.
pig?
No, I don't think anybody, like you say, Amber, I don't think anybody expects something like this.
What if we pick up the egg and we put it in the hands?
Put it in the what?
The cupped hands.
Cup dance.
It wouldn't fit, first of all.
Oh.
So I
How
already
big
tried
is
that
this
with the
man bear
gravy.
pig egg?
Yeah. Oh no, it was about the size of, roughly the size of 2 gallon-sized pickle jars.
Ah.
Is the egg
Which is
like a
oddly
normal
specific.
egg, or is it also made out of clay?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Is the egg like a normal egg, or is it also made out of clay?
Is the egg like a normal egg? No, the egg-shaped thing that you're holding is man bear pig
Oh, okay.
in clay form.
Well, may as
I'd
well
like
start
to
touching
start
buttons.
touching buttons. Great thought, Frederick.
You get those side, that side, I get this side, and just start
Okay.
turning.
Push, 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 turn.
I'll reach in back into the bathroom and turn the middle shell back to the upwards position above the toilet while there you start
Turn 'em
pushing
all.
buttons.
Turn them
Okay.
all.
Turn
Okay.
all the things.
So left button is hot water, right button is cold water, and the middle button seems to open up an extra drain that makes the water drain faster.
Oh, well. All right then. Here we go.
Should
When
we?
I
This
flip
If
the,
we-
go ahead, Ember.
I was just wondering, should we break this hideous thing?
Well, it looks like somebody took a long time carving that. I mean, that'd be kind of a shame
Yeah,
just to
that's
break it.
Well, it's
That's-
made of dried clay. What if we put it in water? Maybe it'd get wet.
Or gravy?
Or put in that blue flashing thing.
Blue
Is the-
flashing thing it is.
Is the blue light back on now that I've switched the middle shell back to the up position?
No, but you can hear something charging up.
Okay. Well, let's
Let's
wait
put the
to
egg in the thing.
In the toilet?
Yes.
All right. Chuck it in there.
Oh, okay. Wait,
What's going-
before you do that.
We're just
We-
like holding it
Wait,
over.
wait. Hold on.
What?
Before we do this, we all heard a voice that says it's occupied.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
And then we heard a giggling voice leading away. So where did that voice go?
You're right. Hop in there. We're flushing you down.
Frederick, maybe you should just look around for secret doors. I heard elves are really good at that.
Now that is racist. You know full well that I am only half an elf.
But you are also good at finding secret doors.
I mean, I guess I could try.
So we put the egg in the toilet.
Do you really?
Yes.
Okay, it's not, I mean, the opening isn't big enough for the egg.
Does the seat come up?
Yes, the seat can come up, yes.
I would like to lift up the seat. Now will the egg fit in the toilet bowl?
No.
I'm imagining
What
it's just the man bear pig is just sitting on the toilet.
That'd be fine.
Okay.
What happens when I turn the right seashell above the toilet?
A tiny little nozzle comes out and starts spraying water. Right about where
Oh,
your,
it's a bidet.
right about where your main
What's
exit, the exhaust system happens for you.
So now man pig bear is getting wet?
His tushy is, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
If I
Turn the
flip
right.
man pig bear over, does the skinny end fit further in the toilet bowl?
it no, but he is now waking up. So you hear the cracking.
I told you there was something inside.
And roll for initiative.
Uh-oh. He's probably rather annoyed that we was trying to flush him down the toilet, but
I'd be annoyed if somebody stuck my face in the bidet.
There actually have been several occurrences where people were born into toilets, generally because of very confused teen moms.
Ember and Frederick,
That's disturbing.
you have
Education matters.
you are both 7 hit points down, if I remember correctly.
sounds about right.
Regali, what'd you get?
5.
Ryan,
3.
Ember,
19.
Oh, thank goodness one of us
Frederick.
is going first.
19.
Thought I was at full, but okay. Go 7 down.
I beat Orion in initiative.
I don't know what to do.
who wants to go first, Frederick or Ember?
Frederick.
All right. Well, does it seem like it's getting aggressive?
Interesting. Let's say yes.
Okay. If it seems like it getting aggressive, then I'll go ahead. This thing just seems to be like some gross monstrous thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and whack at it with my sword.
Okay.
So let's see here. Natural 20.
Now who is racist?
What are you
Was it
hitting
fair?
this? What are you hitting this clay with?
His sword.
Frostbite.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah,
sorry,
natural
you're-
20.
Your sword has a name?
Yeah.
I like that frostbite starts with FR, just like Frederick does.
Oh, that's just sweet, ain't it?
Are you going to be one of those parents who names all their weapons with the same first letter?
I am now.
What's your damage on Man Bear Pig?
18 altogether.
So 18, but it seems like your... What kind of sword is it?
It's the damage type. I think it's just a long sword, so it's slashing damage.
Okay. Doesn't seem like you're slashing as much as you possibly could have.
Okay.
It's just not as effective. However, you did hurt it, and it does flop down onto the floor, and it breaks out of its shell, and you'll see like bits of tiny rock being shot across the floor as this thing just kind of limbers up, stretches out, and then punches Ember right in the kneecap.
I thought it was in the room, and I'm out of the room.
He does have a point there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually Ember's turn, so...
Oh, okay.
So you know it's going for your kneecap next.
Yeah.
The DM showed his hand.
So do I still have my fire sword that lasts for 10 minutes? Not sure how long it's been in game time.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Very
Then
generous.
He's just a little guy. Ember, what do you
it's
got?
10 fire damage.
10 fire damage?
Yeah, from the fire sword. It was a
Okay.
24 to hit.
That was horrible. Don't do that to him. He's just brand new. And I'm sorry.
Let's
How
go
did?
for my kneecaps.
Well, now it turns out it's Frederick's kneecap.
Oh no.
And he's at a +2, so that's a 19 against Frederick's armor class of 18.
Yeah.
And his slam attack. This is 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. That ain't good. Oh. I'm
As
still up.
as your knee almost buckles backwards.
Ow. I think it might be dislocated.
Oh.
Regali, with the shower running behind you.
Hey, little guy. Welcome to the world. I'm going to open it up for a hug.
Is that all you're going to do, or
Does he respond?
not at all?
Oh.
It looks like he's getting ready to punch something else.
Is he still small?
Yes, he is small.
I'd like to grapple him in a hug.
Okay. Make your grapple check against his dexterity check.
I've never actually rolled one of these guys. What is that?
Your D20 plus your athletics modifier.
Okay, thank you. 19.
Probably just strength.
Okay,
No,
you-
your grapple is actually an athletics check.
Okay.
you pick him up, and he's squirming, but you manage to hang on.
I keep hugging him.
Orion, Regali seems to be holding this thing for you to punch.
That's fantastic.
No!
Does it look like it wants to be friendly with Regali?
Not at all.
Okay. I will punch it twice then. Let's see. My lowest roll was a 22 to attack.
Okay, you got him.
Okay. So I pop him twice quickly in the face for a total of 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Is there anything about the bludgeoning damage that seems similar to what Frederick had with his slashing damage?
Yes.
Okay.
But you also notice that you are your knuckles. It's like hitting dried clay.
Okay.
There's very little give to it, but it does
Okay.
seem to absorb your impact.
All right.
Did the fire seem to do anything to it?
Yes, fire did seem to do something to it. He was very excited to get away from the fire.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm going to yell out. I'm just going to tell my companions that I don't think I hit it as hard as I should have. So that they're aware that my knuckles didn't do as much as they should have.
Frederick.
Oh, Frederick got big.
Oh. Let's see here. Alrighty. Gee, that thing really did a number on me. I will, as a bonus action, point at it. I curse you. And just from that, it's little strands of that photonegative energy kind of spill out onto it. And it has been Hexblade's cursed for 1 minute.
Nice.
All right. Now I will just take another slash at it.
So for the kids watching at home, Frederick, what does the Hexblade curse do?
Hexblade's curse. Once per rest, as a bonus action, you can curse a creature for 1 minute, healing your level plus charisma modifier of HP when it dies, critting on a 19, and dealing proficiency bonus of extra damage.
Nice.
Ember.
Roll a hit. Total, that is 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Shoot.
And man, bear, pig.
All right, that's me.
Ember.
I'm gonna keep at it with the fire sword. Seems to be the only thing that's effective. I'm guessing an 11 to hit probably isn't effective though.
No.
Okay. That's good.
Regali, make your athletics check again. He's going to try and get out.
Ten.
That beats his 9.
Whoa!
just gonna hug him to death.
Yeah.
Regali, it's your turn.
Okay, no, mister. That is enough. Time out. I'm going to turn around and put him in the path of the water, basically in the waterfall thing.
Oh, in the shower?
Shower.
Okay. And now he's wet.
And
That'll make him less flammable.
kind of, well, as of now, he's like dried clay. So, I don't know. I'm hoping getting wet isn't good either. Like clay doesn't, unless it's been like put through a kiln, it doesn't respond well to being submerged. I think.
Waterboard it.
And as I'm putting him under, I'm telling him he's being very poorly behaved. So that's five psychic damage from Vicious Mockery.
I get a wisdom save.
Mhm.
My wisdom save is 18.
Oh, that makes sense.
Orion.
I will slip on the brass knuckles that I bought in Diamond Lake that do piercing damage, and I will attempt to see what kind of damage I can do with the piercing damaged knuckles. And I'm going to miss both my attacks. I was too flustered when I put the knuckles on, and I totally whiffed on my attacks.
Frederick.
They weren't enough of an improvised weapon.
All right. So that I still got the Hexblade Curse up on him. All right.
See that again already?
So my Hexblade Curse, no, thankfully, Regalia is restraining him enough that I am not yet dead. But Hexblade Curse is not concentration. It is just a, it's a feature. So as this bonus action, I will be casting into my sword Wrathful Smite.
Thanks.
So the energy again goes up my sword, turning it from blue to like a red, since photonegative and all that. This is why I picked photonegative for the whole little flavor, because it's really
Very cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
So I'm going to try to hit him again. All right. That's 22. Does that hit?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. For a total damage of 11. And he has to do
Wisdom
yeah.
saving throw was an 18.
all right. Fine.
What was the damage?
11 damage.
What kind of damage?
Well, let's break it down.
It was magical, right?
Yeah, the 2 damage of psychic. Let me see, it doesn't tell me on here what the Hexblade Curse damage is. I believe it's necrotic. So that's 2 damage and necrotic. And then the rest of it is just the slashing, which is about 5.
But is the weapon considered magical?
Yeah, the sword is magical.
Yeah, it is magic.
So what's the total on just the sword?
Just the sword. It was the D8, which I rolled a 3, plus normally it's 4, so 7. 7 of the sword, 2 necrotic.
Regali, in your hands, this little thing just kind of takes one last mournful look at you and life and just kind of crumbles away.
All right, I heal.
Your little monster earth baby is now
Go
nothing
more.
but rubble at your feet.
So
He literally lived like not even a full 18 seconds.
Well, I'm feeling a little bit better. Not super great, but you know,
What did you do?
I healed back up 6 hit points since it was cursed and died.
you have to be the one who kills it, or anybody who kills it.
I believe when it dies.
Okay.
Nice.
So the energy leaps off of that back into me, and my wounds and buckled knee heal up just a little bit. It's slightly less bruising. I still look pretty bad.
Are we sure Frederick's not like some kind of vampire?
I take offense to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So-
name him Rocky.
Too
Might
late.
as well
He's
name
dead.
him Gravel for right now.
He's washing down the drain, but I get to say goodbye, Rocky.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess the only knob that we have not turned in this bathroom is the left side seashell of the toilet. The right
Has the
side
toilet
is,
recharged?
I don't know.
You get that Polaroid noise.
Has it recharged yet, Dennis?
Oh, yeah, definitely. But
Okay.
It does not take long.
Okay. So I will turn the left seashell and see what that does.
Okay. The little nozzle that sprayed water before now blows a gentle jet of warm air.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I get what that. Oh,
So
man,
I
that's
will-
fancy.
I will turn the right side, wash some of the clay off my hands, and
Okay.
then turn the left side and dry my hands off.
Okay.
Wait, you're washing in the bidet?
Eh, water's water to Orion.
Was there a sink in this bathroom?
Yes.
Is there a sink out where I'm at too?
There's a many hand sink up where you're at. Yes.
Okay,
Also, the shower's still running.
It is. Yes.
and we still haven't found out where the voice went to that we heard from in here.
Correct.
I guess I'll start looking around. Maybe try to find a secret door, like tapping the walls.
As a half elf, that's and it's kind of ambiguous the way that the DMG, at least from what I can tell, that just passing within 10 feet of a concealed or a secret door gives you either a 1 in 6 chance of finding it or a 2 in 6 chance of finding it. So just walking around the way you have not noticed any secret or concealed doors.
All right.
I'm going to ask Regali to shine her hooded lantern down the drain of the shower and peek down the drain, see if I see anything.
You see the remains of your little buddy
Okay.
as he breaks into ever smaller and smaller pieces and just kind of floats away like a cloud of clay. Yeah, it's gruesome.
Does the sink out where I'm at, does it have any of those like nozzles that extend out with a hose or anything?
No,
Okay.
no, they pour water over the edge and then you wash your hands and then the drain has 2 settings, slow and fast.
Well, I'm kind of at a loss. Anybody got any ideas?
Is there a mirror by the sink?
There is not, no.
Hmm. Could I go in the bathroom and just start like tapping on the walls, see if I hear anything hollow?
Sure.
I'll check around by the bigger sink where you found the man bear pig in the first place.
Okay. You don't find something.
Can I go back to the south room and remind me what's in that?
So Orion is in the wide chamber that once must have been living quarters for an important person. A large stone slab that suggests the shape of a bed rests against the east wall under a huge bas relief of a robust, long-nosed, bald humanoid figure with outstretched hands. The figure wears a lovingly sculpted, wind-tossed robe that gives him the appearance of a triumphant god. A glyph that looks like a stylized arrow marks an amulet worn around the figure's neck. Wardrobes and dressers seemingly carved from the stone itself in the walls look to have been ransacked a long time ago.
Regali, any ideas?
You ever heard anything like this?
No.
Oh.
Hey, can you detect magic to see if there's anything in here that's magical?
If Ember's fire sword was still active, my detect magic was as well. Because they were
Last
both
thing
10
I
minutes and
found.
Ember's sword was turned on before me.
Okay. In that case, has anything popped up on her radar? Other than Frederick and Ember.
What is she looking for?
It was detect magic. It was active still.
Okay, so the machine that's spilling out all the gravy is definitely magic.
Yeah. We talked about that last session.
Yeah.
Was anything in the bathroom still magic?
No, not actual magic, no.
Right.
The only other magical thing in here was the elevator and the toilet. The actual workings of the toilet in where the business goes, that was magical too.
Okay.
So
What
Maybe-
type of magic?
The type, let's
Is it
see.
some kind of portal to another dimension?
ooh, portal magic, of course.
It is conjuration
Oh.
magic.
It's the opening of a bag of holding. And it has been collecting poop for eons.
oh, that sounds terrible.
We cut that out.
Cut it. Moving on.
Hey, in a prior campaign, one of my characters had a bag of holding with lots of poop in it.
Ugh, terrible.
Could turn into a snake.
Who DM'd that one? Holy cow.
Yeah, who did?
Some crazy guy.
Alrighty. Well, maybe this is just kind of like, because from what we've seen in here, there's like that little like workshop area, bathroom, sleeping quarters. There's like some food stuff. Maybe that's all that's down here. I'm going to head back to the elevator and kind of check around in there.
Yeah, does the elevator go any further?
It doesn't go further down. However, Frederick does notice that the three positions of the lever, there is an up.
Ooh.
To the elevator!
Let's see if it keeps going up. So,
Try that all together.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah.
So everyone piles in?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I'll flip it to the middle one first,
Okay.
rather than just jumping straight to the top. I don't want us to get like crushed or anything.
Okay, so you all ride up one floor, and when the doors open, you look out, and you can tell that you're in that room with all the different colored lights,
All right.
with the sarcophagus, with the
Before we
missing finger.
before we go any further, I want to kind of listen down the hallway. And kinda-
Finger wasn't missing anymore. We had put that back.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put a little spit on it so it would stay?
Oh yeah. But
Okay, so you listen and you hear the sound of somebody whistling very, very far away. Almost like an echoey kind of whistle, just a nonchalant, no tune really that you recognize. And yeah.
hey guys, I think there's somebody. Hey guys, I think there's somebody in the tunnel. What should we do?
I think you're right, Frederick. Oh, sorry. You've got dark vision. You go. And I shove you gently in the back.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa, whoa.
also crippled.
Oh, that's right. And there's light. Never mind.
What if we went further up?
And,
All right.
and leave somebody at our back?
Potentially. But like we're behind a secret door.
True.
True.
Okay,
And
Is
let's
the
go.
secret door closed? Did we close the secret door behind us?
You can if you want to, yes.
Let's close the secret door.
Close
Okay.
the secret door.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems like they went through some other secret door though.
Yeah.
And then right up. But maybe if they have to open this secret door, they will also open the other secret door and take the bad elevator.
Well,
that would be
there's-
nice.
There's still a button that's going to call the elevator if somebody pushes it.
Well, yeah, but I guess we'll have
Yeah.
some warning.
Okay.
Okay. Up we go.
You're going up.
Yes.
That doesn't sound promising.
Dozens, when the door opens, dozens of bas-relief figures similar to the ones in the sarcophagus lid stare disapprovingly at you from the walls. Many of them are sporting crossed arms and stern expressions. A few of the statue heads are missing. Some have huge chunks torn out of them. Others have weird melted appearance as if they've been sprayed by something very, very acidic.
Do you think they know that we poured gravy on some of their friends?
A large glyph. that
Maybe we
looks like
should
a
go
s-
back down.
A large glyph that looks like a stylized arrow points down a short corridor to the north that leads to a four-way intersection.
Oh, I've been to IKEA before. We need to follow these arrows.
I agree. I don't know what an IKEA is, but I agree.
Oh, it's this
So-
massive caravan. They make you walk past all of them in order. You're not allowed to go back. You have to go to the beginning and start over.
Okay. Hey, let's follow the arrows.
Yep.
Since Frederick is a little gimpy, I'll go first.
Why is Frederick gimpy?
Got
Well
decked in the
done.
knee by a little rock man.
Oh, that old guy?
Do you need to be carried, Frederick?
I mean,
Her gives great piggybacks. You can feel her fuzzy head.
it is fuzzy.
I think that looks right.
Is the ceiling tall enough that I can just put Frederick on my shoulder?
No.
You could be a tornado of death.
You could wild shape into a bear, and then Frederick could gallop into combat on a bear. It'd be totally epic.
Already about the size of a bear.
Get the strength of one, too.
I'll just use my free arm to like scoop Frederick up.
Who'd you say was going first?
Orion. And I'll tell Regali, make sure you have that bow handy. If something starts coming down the hallway, shoot first and ask questions later.
When does the hugging happen?
It already happened.
When does the hugging happen?
All right.
Ooh,
Ooh, looky.
more gravy?
It seems to be.
Hopefully this is better gravy.
Well, it
Do you
looks like
guys, do you want to go east or west first? Or north?
Let's go west first.
Okay, to the west.
About right?
Yep.
Yep. Although I thought Frederick was piggybacking on Ember.
No. Frederick can walk.
I can hop.
There are 8 man-sized stone slabs here, about 4 feet off the ground. They're arranged 2 rows. A long, dead corpse, quite possibly human. Splay is sprawled upon one of these slabs, his red leather armor, only a hint of color in an otherwise drab room. The north and south walls taper in somewhat, and the short west wall abuts a small stone stage. The red clay statue of a powerfully built warrior wielding a cylinder-headed great club stands tall upon the stage, its eyes surveying the room.
All right. Wait a minute, guys.
Now,
Wait a minute.
before things get crazy, because I know they're about to be, I need Orion and who else is stepping into this room.
I mean, as soon as I can see the statue thing, looks like made out of clay, I'm going to wait and not enter the room.
Okay.
I'm also waiting.
What are you waiting for?
Well, doesn't look like I can hug that one into submission, so I'm behind Frederick.
Indeed.
I'll,
So here's
I'll
your
be
dead
up with
body.
Orion.
There's your dead body.
Okay.
In fancy armor. Orion, do you want to steal his boots?
I might.
All right, Orion, as you enter this room, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Ooh. 12.
12's enough. Ember,
Oh.
as you enter this room, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. 19 plus 3. It's 22.
Okay. So for a moment there, you felt kind of weary, and then you just kind of shook it off.
I'm going to poke around dead body with the red leather armor. See what I can see.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
By the way, Orion, when you get
Yeah.
4 sets of boots, then I can, in spider form, have boots.
Wouldn't that throw off anybody who was tracking us?
Except all of the boots seem to be worn by something that weighs approximately the same amount. And like,
As you approach the dead corpse, long dead corpse, you'll notice that there's something strange about its head in that it's not there, but it is there. It's just not in 3D form. It's 2-dimensional currently, like it's been crushed by something extremely heavy.
Oh joy. The slabs, do they move or are they kind of stuck in place?
Yeah, they're right. I mean, there's no moving these things, no.
Okay. All right. Other than a squished noggin, does this corpse have any weapons, money, jewelry, anything on it of note?
Nope, just nobody's bothered to take the armor.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll go move 10 more feet to the west to get a better look at the statue.
Okay, seems to be made of like a clay pot, terracotta. And that's when you notice that the sleeping creature behind it is now awake and attacking you.
Dang it. The sleeping creature behind it. I should have known.
I mean, how?
There's always a sleeping creature.
Behind all terracotta statues?
Yep. Little known secret, but it is undeniably true.
We're sorry we didn't mean to interrupt nap time.
Will a hug make it better?
Yes.
If Orion hugs it, that means he gets to attack with advantage. So I may end up hugging it.
Where do you think Regali learned it?
Okay. Ember, you notice that the corpse is wearing a silver ring and that his leather armor is actually extremely well made. And on the chest is an 8-pointed symbol of the Seekers, which is a group of an adventuring group that has grown very rich and powerful. But
Say.
long time ago. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. Orion, are you surprised? No, you're not. So roll your initiative.
Ooh, that one's much better. Nat 20
Really?
for a total of 22.
And Ember, you might as well roll.
9.
I can't see your screen anymore, Dennis.
At all?
It's kind of grayed out.
Is it really?
Yeah. Does anybody
Yeah,
else
it
have
looks
that?
like you're hiding it.
I
with
also
something.
see the gray hiding thing.
Yep,
That's
no,
better.
There we go.
I think when you put a window over that one that you're sharing, it doesn't show what's in there.
Gotcha. Ember, what'd you get? I'm sorry.
9.
And Regali.
16.
Frederick.
5?
Wow, this will be fun.
I'm on the other side of it now.
Orion, this
Yes.
very large beetle comes around the corner to try and find out what's making all the noise. It sees you, and then it hisses, and you can definitely tell it's going to attack you.
Okay. So I will move towards it. And like how, when you say large beetle, how big?
Half your size.
Okay.
That kind of large.
All right. So I will move, I will rush it and slam my shoulder into it for an unarmed strike. And then I will follow up with an attempt to grab a hold of it. So the shoulder strike is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And so that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And then now that I have reread the pugilist correctly, now I will do a bonus action to attempt to grapple. And my grapple check is a 23 as well.
Well, oddly enough, it wants to be grappled.
Yay.
So
Huggy time.
Hugs.
as
It
you
wants a
hug this beetle, you realize the horrible, terrible mistake you've just made.
The hug was a trap.
It's a trap.
It's
As
a trap.
I will give you this one chance to make a dexterity saving throw to realize that you're about to be stabbed with whatever it is this thing lays eggs with.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Come on, baby.
Oh, cool.
It was an 18.
Do I get advantage because this is exactly what the beetle wants? Oh, no difference. Okay. So you have this thing and you realize it's slowly wrapping you with its arms, and then you feel something in its abdomen kind of reel back to strike. And that's when you pull him away like that and you look, and sure enough, there's this green sticky spike coming out of his butt.
Oh.
And it was doing this, trying to get into your belly button.
Oh.
Yes, nightmares.
Okay. Oh, don't hug it, guys. Do not hug this thing.
No one wants to
Do
hug
that.
that thing.
Regali, this is why you don't hug strange things.
Oh, I don't like bugs.
Why so many beetles?
Regali, it's your turn.
I will shoot it with my new bow.
I think you might have a bit of an issue.
Oh,
I'll give it to Orion that he probably turned around to tell everybody not to hug the beetle. So go ahead.
okay. $21. Does that hit?
It does. As both Orion and Ember actually feel the air part as the arrow drives towards its target. Thanks for the warning. And damage?
1.
It's better than none.
It's true.
I believe you do add your dexterity modifier if you have one.
To a... All it said in the book by short bow was ranged.
Yes, that means you add your dexterity modifier.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have a dexterity modifier.
There you go.
That-
Then it's 1.
That'll do.
1 plus 0 is 1.
Yay!
Math is fun.
Again, I did not choose my jump stats. Dennis had me roll them in order.
Then
Oh, the benefits of D&D and your math skills.
Seriously, though, I would have learned math so much quicker if I'd been playing this game.
I think a lot of people would have. Okay, failing injecting you with eggs, this beetle resorts to its other ranged attack, which is an acid spray.
Oh.
And you manage to feel the buildup of pressure and turn the nozzle away from you, and it sprays against the wall.
Acid
Unless-
like the acid that melted the statues out there?
Yes, it looks exactly like that. However, Orion, there is another choice. If you wanted to turn the spray towards the terracotta statue,
I will
Or-
attempt to...
or you could just do it against the wall.
I'll try to spray the statue.
That was a bad move. Now the statue comes alive.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea. You tricked me, Dennis.
I just told you that it was there.
Orion,
let's
what are
see.
you doing?
I don't know. I'm just holding this thing that's like
That's what you
spinning.
get for trying to use outside information.
Well,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
there. So
Ryan, don't you remember what happened when Rocky got wet?
It's like gremlins.
What are you going to do if the DM tells you you can jump off that bridge?
I probably will.
Here's the lion. He has an open mouth. You can jump in that. No, yeah, fair enough.
It might come alive and help us.
no.
Dang.
Oh. Notice how the DM doesn't accept our suggestions?
There's
Feels
All
like
right.
an unequal relationship.
so you're holding this thing out, and it's basically spewing acid on the statue. And the statue, you notice the wrist first as it raises up, and this huge cylindrical club that in most other places would be as large as the total leg on Earl Campbell, big beefy football player.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's rising, and you can hear the terracotta kind of rubbing against itself. And
So does it look hypothetically like this club might be big enough to, say, smash someone's head entirely flat?
Exactly. Ember, what would you like to do with all this?
I would like to go cook that beetle.
You want to cook the beetle?
Yeah, more beetle snacks.
Oh my gosh.
Fire
Never
is
trusting anything Ember cooks again.
It's like popcorn, but meaty.
Nothing?
It's not. It is not like popcorn. It is entirely different than popcorn.
fire is the
Insects are
answer.
very good for you. Okay, I do still have the fire sword, right?
No, I'm going to say it's gone.
Okay. That case, you know, I'll summon my friend Eld instead.
Yes. We haven't seen Ild in a day.
You're who?
My fire spirit buddy.
Oh.
The one who explodes everywhere.
Yeah. Can I put it in a spot that's 10 feet away from the beetle and the soldier, but not Orion?
Let me see here.
Stops sharing the screen.
There we go.
I think he was
Yeah.
pulling up.
Let me
Step.
put things in place here.
Okay.
– 10 feet away from the beetle and Orion?
The beetle and the terracotta soldier thing, but not Orion, preferably.
Like that?
Sure.
All right, and then what?
They all have to make a dex save.
Orion too, right?
Yeah.
Kind of taking up the same space as that beetle.
The beetle fails. The terracotta warrior fails.
What do I have to beat?
14.
Whew. I did not pass.
Orion fails.
I failed. That's all right.
Well, at least the bad guys failed too.
Yep.
Yeah. It's 7 fire damage coming in.
For everybody.
Yes. Everyone who failed. And then
Everybody.
as a bonus action, I will have it attack the beetle. It gets a 21 to hit.
Damage.
6. It has a ranged shooting fire at it, so it doesn't have to move. But actually, it can be right up there. That's fine. It's probably better if they attack it rather than Orion anyways.
Your choice.
Yeah, it'll be right in there.
Okay. Frederick.
Well. I don't want to get too close because I'm still kind of banged up. So, from my positioning, does it look like I could get an Eldritch Blast on the beetle?
Yes.
I'll launch one in there. Try to hit it. Oh, thank goodness. I thought that was a 1, but it wasn't. That's 12 to hit.
Ooh, 12 is not enough.
Okay. Then
Roll a d6.
1.
1? Perfect. Ricochets off the beetle's carapace and hits the terracotta soldier.
Ooh.
Roll your regular damage. And then
Nice.
subtract 1.
Fair enough. Oh, well. Then 0.
Oh.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm glad it didn't hit,
Yeah.
didn't hit
Me.
Orion.
Wait,
I
you
love
can
how
hit
we
Because
sound
then you
like-
would have rolled a,
1
then you,
plus 0 is 1, and 1 or minus 1 is 0.
if it had ricocheted and hit me, you would have rolled a 6.
Orion.
Yes. So,
Things are getting a little heated.
yeah. So I guess what I will do is I will try to take care of the beetle first, and I'll launch a couple unarmed strikes, trying to rip off the egg layer tentacle thingy.
Gnarly.
Yeah. So my first tug is a 21 to hit, and the second tug is a 25 to hit.
Damage for both.
15 points in total.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, on the second tug, I feel it give, and then it finally gives, and I yank the thing off, and I'll just kind of chuck this nasty-looking thing towards the.
As you yank this thing apart, its
For
guts
the
kind of
record,
its guts kind of filter out with it, and you see that sack of acid.
Oh, I'm gonna throw it towards the statue thing.
Okay, so you throw it at the statue, and like a well-done spaghetti, it sticks, but it doesn't break.
Okay.
So now there's this vat of glandular acid stuck to the side of the neck of this terracotta thing that's come to life and is currently getting ready to slam somebody.
That is horrible.
for the record, the egg legging thing is called the ovipositor.
Thank you.
Okay.
Regali, you saw this all happen and you notice that there's like this bulbous mass now stuck to the terracotta soldier.
I'm going to shoot it.
You're going to shoot the mass. This is a called shot, ladies and gentlemen.
That means it's a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Got this.
You can do this.
13?
13 is enough as the acid explodes all over this thing's chest, and you can see that its arm and its the left side or the right side of it is starting to melt.
Cool.
Nicely done.
Do you have inspiration, Regali?
No, I don't.
You do now. And roll your damage, and then roll 2d8 for the acid.
Oh, that would have been.
That's a full 6 damage.
Nice.
That would have been 2d8 of acid damage going into my belly button.
Oh, that would have been.
Not good.
I don't know how
And then
good you're doing. That sounds
A
bad.
composite 6 of acid damage.
How do you want to do it?
Ooh, cool.
That's 12 times as much damage as last time.
I don't know. I've already specified that it's acid, so I guess it's just
The arm falls off. This
And
thing kind
the-
of falls forward.
acid continues to like work its way into the inner mechanisms, like eating it from the chest cavity out.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
It's bedtime. Be right back.
Yep. It's good
Ooh,
break.
yay.
It's good break time too.
Yay.